Imagine a claim so explosive that it could shake the balance between love, loyalty, and fame. The talk online right now is that Hailey Bieber might be threatening to leak private videos of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. Fans have followed this complicated triangle for years, but this rumor feels like adding fire to a flame that never really died. If there's any truth to it, Justin's past could come crashing into his present. Selena could get dragged into drama she's worked hard to avoid, and Hailey's carefully polished image might fall apart in front of the world. People are asking, what's really going on, and why is this story spreading like wildfire across the internet? It started with something small, or at least that's how it looked at first. A few sharp-eyed fans noticed Hailey's activity on social media. Screenshots surfaced showing that she had supposedly liked a TikTok video mocking Selena Gomez and her fiancé Benny Blanco. Once those screenshots hit fan pages, things escalated quickly. Hailey's team rushed in, saying the whole thing was fake and nothing more than lies. But by then, the damage had been done. Fans were already convinced Hailey had taken yet another shot at Selena. Soon after, a bigger claim surfaced, that Hailey had old videos of Justin and Selena together, and she was ready to use them if things got messy. Now think about the weight of such a threat. These wouldn't be random clips. They'd be personal moments from one of the most talked about relationships in pop culture. Justin and Selena's romance was already dissected by millions of fans, but if actual video evidence surfaced, it would lock those memories in the public eye forever. Both of them may have moved on with their lives, but once something like that is out, it never disappears. It gets replayed and discussed endlessly. For Justin, who has been trying to rebuild his image and protect his marriage, this could destroy years of effort. For Hailey, making such a move would likely backfire, painting her as someone willing to take things way too far. And for Selena, it would force her back into a spotlight she's been trying hard to escape. The internet, as always, has split into groups. Some people think the entire thing is nothing more than a publicity stunt meant to keep the names of these celebrities in headlines. They argue that controversy drives clicks, views, and discussions, keeping the spotlight on people who might otherwise fade out of attention for a while. Others are convinced there's something personal behind it. They point to Hailey's history of being accused of copying Selena's style, following her choices, or interacting with content about her. To them, it's not a coincidence. It's proof that Hailey has never truly let go of competing with Selena, even after years have passed. At the same time, there's a quieter group urging everyone to let it go. They believe dragging Selena into this again is unfair, and that Hailey shouldn't be constantly compared either. But the rivalry between their fan bases has become so intense that every new rumor feels like adding gasoline to a never-ending feud. If we look at the bigger picture, the consequences could be huge. Imagine if those private videos actually came out. Justin's reputation could collapse almost overnight. He may still be adored by millions, but scandals like this don't just vanish. They stick to a person's name forever. Even if fans forgive him, business partners, sponsors, and brands might not. Hailey, who has built her own career in fashion and beauty, would also face serious backlash. Threatening or releasing such personal content is seen as crossing an unforgivable line, one that could completely destroy her credibility. And Selena, despite being an innocent party in all this, would be dragged into harsh criticism and endless online discussions about her private life. No one wins in this scenario. Fans have been loud about their opinions. Social media is filled with comments like, if Hailey really has those videos, she's finished. No brand will want to work with her. And this is messy. Selena doesn't deserve to be pulled back into Justin's marriage problems. Others are even harsher, saying, Justin should have seen this coming. He chose chaos. Then there are the skeptics who don't believe any of it, dismissing the whole story as another exaggerated rumor. But even if it isn't real, the fact that so many people believe it shows how fragile the reputations of these stars truly are. There's also the legal side. If private content like this really exists, it's protected. Sharing it without permission could lead to lawsuits, restraining orders, or even criminal charges. This isn't just celebrity gossip. It could have serious legal consequences. If Hailey really is making threats, she could be risking not only her career, but also her freedom. Justin's team would fight hard to shield him from the fallout, and Selena's side would no doubt step in to protect her as well. Meanwhile, the media has grabbed onto the story and run with it. Gossip blogs, fan accounts, and entertainment sites are covering every possible angle. Memes are spreading, long posts analyzing every detail are everywhere, and videos discussing the rumors are flooding social platforms. Whether the claims are true or not almost doesn't matter anymore. The narrative has already taken on a life of its own, and that's where the real danger lies. Sometimes, once people believe a story, perception becomes reality, and there's no going back. The pressure is mounting, and the glare of public attention is only growing harsher. Behind closed doors, people are wondering how Justin is really coping with all of this. He's tried hard to keep his personal life out of the spotlight, putting energy into his marriage and his health. But scandals of this kind can't simply be brushed aside. If Hailey truly has old videos of him and Selena, the trust inside their marriage could be shaken in an instant. Fans are already asking tough questions. Why would Hailey even have something like that in her possession? Did she keep them for leverage? Was it obsession? Or is the whole thing just another dangerous rumor that spun out of control? Those doubts are the kind that can test even the strongest relationships. For Justin, it would mean living with the fear that something so private could be used against him at any moment. That kind of pressure isn't just stressful, it's draining. He's been honest before about how fame has taken a toll on his mental health. And a situation like this could easily drag him back into dark territory. That's why this isn't just gossip. It's an attack on his past, his present, and the balance he's been struggling to maintain. For Hailey, the stakes are even higher. She isn't only Justin's wife, she's a public figure with her own career. As the face of fashion campaigns and the founder of Rhode, her success relies heavily on how the public sees her. If people start to believe she's capable of threatening someone with private videos, it could ruin years of work. Brands don't like attaching their names to controversy, and fans who feel betrayed often don't come back. And this isn't a small mistake we're talking about. It's about crossing boundaries tied to privacy and trust. Fans might forgive a lot, but targeting another woman with something so personal, that's the kind of move that can end a career. Then there's Selena, once again caught in a storm she didn't ask for. She's been open about her struggles with anxiety and her effort to move away from toxic narratives. A rumor like this could undo years of healing. Each time she tries to step forward, the internet finds a way to drag her back into Justin's orbit. If the videos are real, it would mean her privacy has been violated in a way that is not only cruel but humiliating. Even if nothing surfaces, just the suggestion that these clips might exist is enough to reopen old wounds. For her fans, watching this unfold is painful, and it only fuels their anger toward Hailey. Meanwhile, the fan communities are treating this like an investigation. It's not just people leaving comments anymore. It's full-blown digging. Old posts are being examined, body language in past interviews is being analyzed, and every small interaction between Justin, Hailey, and Selena is being compared side by side. Reddit threads, TikTok breakdowns, and endless Twitter posts are giving rise to new theories every day. In many ways, the fans are the ones writing the story now, and none of the three people at the center of it can control how it plays out. There's also the looming question of legal consequences. If Hailey has really made threats like this, Selena's legal team would waste no time taking action. Justin's lawyers would have to get involved too, since his name is tied directly to it. Lawsuits, restraining orders, and cease and desist letters aren't far-fetched. They're likely if the situation continues to escalate. Once lawyers step in, the truth usually comes out. That could either expose Hailey completely or prove the entire rumor was built on lies. Either way, the fallout would be massive. Behind the scenes, the PR scramble is probably intense. Crisis teams are likely drawing up statements, weighing what should be denied, what should be ignored, and how to control the story before it spins further out of control. Justin's team might lean toward silence, hoping the drama fades on its own. Hailey's advisors could be debating whether to issue firm denials or take a more aggressive, and Selena's camp almost certainly wants her to stay quiet, so she doesn't give the rumor any more attention. Every move is being calculated, every pause is being interpreted, and every word will be dissected by millions of people. Meanwhile, the media is soaking it all up. Entertainment outlets know the Bieber-Gomez-Hailey storyline is one of the most profitable sagas in pop culture. It guarantees views, headlines, and endless speculation. Even if the story isn't true, the fact that it exists is enough to keep the cycle alive. And until one of the three directly addresses it, the coverage will only get louder. So where does that leave everything? Right now, it feels like we're standing on the edge of something explosive. If Hailey truly follows through on a threat like this, it could change her marriage, Justin's career, and Selena's peace of mind in ways that might never be repaired. If it turns out to be a lie, the stain still lingers, leaving scars that won't easily fade. Either way, the world is watching closely, and one wrong step could turn this rumor into an unavoidable reality. In the end, fame is fragile, privacy is rare, and in this situation, trust is worth more than anything else. Justin, Hailey, and Selena remain bound by a past that refuses to stay buried. Whether or not those videos exist almost doesn't matter anymore. The fact that the possibility is being discussed proves a hard truth. Secrets never stay hidden, and once they're dangled in front of millions of eyes, the outcome is always brutal.